So just by a show of hands, this time last year, how many of you knew that CAR, or CAR, stands for Computer Assisted Reporting? Okay, yeah, so Denver 2016 was my first NICAR, and I barely knew what it stood for. I knew what data journalism was, sort of, but I wanted to get a better sense of history. So, because I'm a nerd, though, for all you Harry Potter fans, I prefer Ravenclaw. I asked Heather from IRE to send me the old NICAR conference programs. Every single one, starting from 1993 to today's digital version on my iPhone. Since history lessons can be boring, I'm going to spice it up a bit by making my talk into a poem. And I swear, I didn't plan it with Cece. Totally spontaneous. This is why I am even more nervous than usual right now, because I have written a poem before, but it was like 5 years ago. So here it goes. Carved through the ages in the form of a rhyme. Let's start at the beginning, a couple of decades ago in time. 1993, the news frontier. Computer-assisted reporting had already started to appear. Back then, data sets were stored on 9-track tape. NICAR taught reporters to get the information out and into good shape. The NICAR staff were database pros, and like the rock stars that they were, they took their show on the road. Soon, there was demand for a yearly event, a journalism conference all around data. It would be time well spent. The annual CAR conference, or NICAR it was called. Each city had logos and puns to boot. Clearly, attendance would be quick to follow suit. With growth, there's also been quite a bit of change. Here's what's different among the programs and what has stayed the same. Statistical analysis has always been around. Social science methods enhance reporting, as Philip Meyer found. But today, NICAR stats go beyond regression and chi-squared, spanning algorithms, machine learning, and more. In the age of big data, journalists, too, should be prepared. Of course, some stats stuff must be continuously repeated, like survey sampling, misleading margins of error. Why is it that these aspects of polls are so rarely retweeted? Early NICAR sessions encouraged data nerds to get out, do shoe leather reporting, put their numbers into words. Recently, we see not only writing panels like those, but also several that recognize storytelling without prose. Interactives, news apps, graphics tools, and more. These are all part of NICAR now, even if they didn't exist before. More evidence of this NICARian expansion can be seen in the hands-on workshops and trainings, from 6 software programs in '98 to more than 20 in 2017. The rise of open source is a welcome change, of course. Like the Panda project, presented by developers at NICAR 2012. Newsrooms can use Panda to store all their data sets in one place, so reporters and editors have an easier user interface. Tools are just one form of evolution. In 2000, a dinner table was enough to seat the women of CAR. In 2016, we filled the entire back room of a bar. And as for taking CAR outside of the US, it's agreed that David Donald was one of the very best. It's now 2017, and today CAR is better known by other names. Data journalist, graphics reporter, news apps developer. These titles are all fair game. It's the mark of a community, so different and somehow connected by the fact that we are all nerds now. Thank you.